My child, I have already finalized the circumstances for you. The quiet strength you have shown through trials now stands as proof of your spirit's resilience. Take a breath. No matter what occupies your mind, understand that these words I speak are not from human ideas or passing emotions. They are from me alone. It is I, your God, who addresses you right now, bringing tidings you may not anticipate, yet your inner self has yearned for them. I have chosen to intervene with great might in your life. This is more than simple solace. It is a decisive moment. I will provide you with quiet calm within, with plentiful provision, and with every necessary aid. What was restrained will now move without hindrance. What burdened your spirit will be removed. What you thought was lost will now be restored to you completely. But I need you to truly absorb every word, my beloved, for this is not a broad statement. This is a direct reply for one who remained steadfast in quiet thought. You have felt it, haven't you? Lately, a sense of unease has remained, a feeling of an unseen force, something that diminishes your vitality. This is not a product of your mind. That inner unrest indicates that powers beyond your sight have attempted to obstruct what I have already put into motion for you. That is why I am communicating with you now. Even if you are in a silent space, I am present. Even if your grasp of circumstances is not full, your inner self already perceives a significant shift beginning. I am stirring you. I desire you to awaken your inner sight. Resistance still attempts to withhold what belongs to you. But I, your God, have declared this will not continue. Your victory is already certain, but I need you to hold firm. Now, I request something profound of you. If these words stir your innermost self, if you recognize my voice, then respond in two ways as an act of faith. This is not a hollow statement. It is a voicing of your spirit. It is your sign of active watchfulness. A signal to me that you are ready, that you will not drift into sleep as your moment of breakthrough draws near. My precious child, I know your spirit has felt exhausted, beyond simple fatigue, truly depleted. You encountered moments when you simply could not discern how to proceed. You saw no distinct routes, and most difficult of all, it felt as though I was quiet. But today, I am present, speaking to you with plainness, with intimacy, with the gentle care you merit. I have not arrived to assess your times of uncertainty. I have come to acknowledge your steadfastness. For even when your eyes were filled with sorrow, you chose to maintain your reliance on me. I was with you when you rested at the edge of your sleeping place, your hands shaking, your hope faint. I observed you moving with your head bowed, concealing your silent grief within your dwelling's private areas so none would inquire. I listened to your silent pleas, and even when you felt your expressions dissolved into nothingness, I promise you, every single one arrived before me and was kept near. With your journey now brought to its full measure, I desire you to perceive what is beginning to manifest. Your sorrow is transforming into solutions. Your name was voiced, and when that happens before me, all things begin to rearrange in your existence. Perhaps your physical sight does not yet grasp it, but your inner self already feels it. An action has been initiated. A holy resonance is returning to you, because what you requested, what you anticipated, what you silently bore, now starts to appear. I know the period of waiting wore you down. I know this because I was beside you each night when you longed for someone to simply see your distress. I know because I witnessed you feign resilience so others would not become concerned. I saw how you tended to all while feeling yourself fracturing internally. Perhaps you do not grasp the reason for the pause, but I assure you, I was never far away. The quiet you perceived was not desertion. It was a period of readying. It was a season to fortify what still needed to develop inside you. Certain parts were not yet prepared. Individuals needed to align. Roots had not yet taken shape. But all of that is now finished. That is why today I can declare to you, your circumstances are settled. There is nothing left to struggle against, nothing more to push back. Now is the moment to accept. You have relied on me without clear sight. You have journeyed without assurance. You have pressed on even when the way appeared empty. Such devotion is fully seen by me. I do not disregard those who lean on me when everyone else withdraws. I do not neglect those who accompany me even when they do not comprehend the direction. Transformations have already commenced as you take in these words, and I desire you not only to listen but to welcome them with your entire being. Know that this message is specifically for you, not a general pronouncement. It is not a broad statement. It is a precise announcement, bearing your name, my cherished child, because you shed tears unseen, and my awareness does not overlook those who stay true through hardship. The deep alteration you looked for does not arrive void. It comes brimming with meaning, with restoration, with new delight, and not solely for you, but also for those linked to you. For when I interact with a life, the favor spreads to all that surrounds it. I want you to understand, you are not too advanced in years to see transformations. You are not past the season to obtain what I have pledged. What is approaching is novel. It is vibrant. It is grander. I do not work by human schedules. I act in timeless instances, and my specific moment for you is this very instant. What once appeared shut will be revealed. What brought you sorrow to remember will be corrected. What seemed gone will be given back with honor, and what you grieved for will be rejoiced over. I know the quiet laments within your spirit, my child. I sense the profound tremors that gripped your core when fear immobilized you. This certainty I offer you is not simply a soft idea. It is a solid pronouncement from my very essence. What feels out of reach, I bring it into your reality. What others considered utterly lost, I lift it up. When you welcome my truth, my child, your spirit will find new life and vigor. This renewal comes not from your own striving, but from my steadfast promise. If any doubt remains within you, my beloved, I ask you to pause and quietly affirm these words with me. I am seen, and something wonderful is now unfolding in my life. For this truth stands firm, even if those around you do not yet grasp it, or if no one joins in your joy at this time. Soon you will witness clear evidence, not only a sense of knowing within, but actual observable events that will confirm what I speak to you today. Individuals will be guided to offer you unexpected kindness. Circumstances will shift in ways no person can explain. When these moments arrive, you will remember these very words. Understand this, my child. You do not need to raise your voice for me to hear. You do not need to earn my deep affection. Your receptive spirit is all I require, even if it bears the weight of sorrow. Your trust is enough, even if it sometimes wavers. I do not seek perfect actions. I seek genuine openness. You have been truthful with me. You have laid bare your concerns. You have shown your doubts, and this has deeply moved my spirit. For this reason, today I act on your behalf. This truth is not for mere display, but to assure you that you will never face difficulties alone. Now, this declaration takes hold in your life. I will serve as your defense. I will be your dignity, and I will elevate your perspective with assurance. The one who once walked burdened by sorrow will again move with clear purpose and inner peace. I remain at your side. I will never release my hold on you. The coming reality is assured, and its manifestation is near. My precious one, you did not need to speak your pain for me to comprehend. From the quietest corners of your spirit, I sensed every unvoiced plea. Every moment you stared blankly, believing no one saw your inner emptiness. I was there. I observed the precise instances your spirit weakened, when you pretended strength so others would not be troubled. I watched you rise with a tired spirit, forcing cheerfulness, attending to others when you yourself longed for comfort. No one else saw this, but I did. And what went unnoticed by others was held safe with me. It was you who continued to offer kindness even when it was not returned. It was you who extended yourself without being understood, who forgave when bitterness would have been simple, who sought my presence when giving up seemed sensible. And all that quiet devotion, all that hidden faithfulness has called out to me as a sacred request. For there is not a single tear I have overlooked, nor a single dark hour I have not spent with you. And now the moment has arrived to restore what lies deepest within. I wish to guide you to the very core of your being, not to revisit old wounds, but to bring completeness to what is not fully healed. For you have grown accustomed to living with certain hurts, as if they were part of who you are. You have allowed sorrow to dwell within you, as if you were meant to bear it forever. I intended for you to move unburdened, to breathe in tranquility, to experience life completely. And this liberation commences with a vital truth for you to grasp today. The blame was not yours. What others inflicted upon you was not your fault. Their leaving when you needed them most was not your fault. Their broken promises were not your fault. That some took advantage of you, controlled you, or diminished you was not your fault. Those were outcomes of their own unresolved pain, not of any flaw in you. And though you spent years trying to understand, questioning what you might have done differently, today I arrive to lift that weight from you. For the deceiver has sought to bind you with blame that is not yours. He has tried to convince you that if you had exerted more effort, or spoken differently, or acted another way, perhaps you would not have been harmed. But that is a falsehood. The affection they withheld was not due to any lack of worth in you, but to the inability of those who failed to truly see you. At this moment, I arrive to reinstate your intrinsic worth. I will reestablish your value in your own eyes, my child, because I do not wish for you to continue viewing yourself through the lens of disapproval. My beloved one, I observed you during those afternoons when quietness felt crushing, when you gazed from your window with an empty spirit. I saw you move through your dwelling without direction, longing to sense anything yet feeling unseen. And sometimes you believed I was not even present, but I was nearer than ever, for I am present in the places others abandon. I am the one who stays with you in your sorrow, who holds you close in spirit, while others imagine you are by yourself. And though you often did not perceive it, I was at work in your deepest self, where no one else can reach. For it is not enough to mend what is visible. What I came to accomplish within you is inward, profound, and enduring. Therefore, I now begin to awaken your capacity to feel, the part of you that quieted itself for survival. Your spirit grew firm not from ill will, but from protecting yourself. You shielded your heart because you feared further injury. You withdrew from others emotionally because you felt you had no more to give. And that is understandable. But now, my cherished child, You no longer need to guard yourself because I, your protector, have placed a boundary of my light around you. I am encompassing your existence with my presence. My child, your days of guarding your heart are ending. A time of deep calm awaits you. You will discover how to place your trust freely once more and open yourself to affection without the dread of being turned away. I will mend the places within you that bear the marks of past hurts. My work goes deeper than outward appearances, my child. I touch the core of your past experiences. I will gently lead you back to the roots of your sadness, to the times you hoped to erase from your mind, the events you kept hidden, the words that wounded you, the looks that caused you distress. This is not for you to feel that pain again, but so I can be there with you, confirming, I was with you then. My heart felt your every ache, and now in that very spot I bring my comforting light. I will take away the heavy loads you have gathered through the years, those things that weighed you down, dulled your spirit, and quieted your happiness. My child, you were not meant to live with a bowed spirit. You were made to stand upright, not with pride, but with the deep understanding that I value you, I see you, I care for you always, and I know you by name. Remember this truth. I never looked away from you. Even when you felt alone in a desolate place, you were actually in a period of quiet growth within. I was strengthening your spirit, not just so you could receive what you hoped for, but so you could truly keep it. For what I provide will not easily fail. It will be steady, enduring, and forever. Know this too, my precious child. Your tears were never meaningless. Each tear served a reason, and now I send a soft cleansing. Soon you will see fresh starts, quiet but clear changes, definite signs that completeness is coming forth. Some of these you will sense in your feelings, others in your physical self, and even in your relationships. When I restore one part of you, its goodness spreads to everything around you. And if ever a whisper told you that you lacked purpose, understand today that I remove that untruth. You are important. You are needed. Inside you are gifts waiting to be discovered. There is wisdom in your heart that will refresh others. Your own journey will bring comfort to those on similar paths. So I will not leave you as you are, for there is so much more for you to live, to give, to teach. You will not stay broken, but become complete, and this change starts now. My cherished one, have full confidence in this path. What I set in motion, I always finish. I do not uncover past wounds only to leave them raw. I bring them to light to purify, to heal, and to fill with my spirit. I am reforming your inner self, not from distress, but from hope. For what I am creating within you cannot be easily broken. What I am making firm in you will bear my signature. But I await a simple yet powerful action from you. Let this be a holy act, like someone letting go of a heavy weight carried for years. This statement will open a way to a place where I will protect your refreshed self. My child, if only you knew how many times you silently asked me, "Why do you not answer, my God?" You spoke it without a sound, cried it out in your heart when loneliness filled your world, begged with a heavy spirit as you looked up. And even though you had doubts, I was there, and I heard every single request. I know my delay in answering caused you sorrow, but today I show you a truth you could not understand back then. I stayed silent to keep you safe. My beloved, my quietness was not me turning away. It was a shield for you. I saw what was hidden from your view. As your tears fell, hoping for a certain result, I saw the complete situation, the hidden reasons, the unseen paths that could have brought even deeper trouble to your heart. This is why I did not step in at that time. While you waited for a quick answer, I was preparing a much greater outcome than you could imagine. I protected you from something coming too soon, for a gift given before its time can become a burden. You wanted an instant change, but I needed to build something deep inside you. Spiritual strength does not grow in easy times, but in times when things are scarce. It does not become strong when everything is smooth, but when life seems hard. I was guiding you to depend on me beyond what you could see. I showed you how to sense my nearness in the dark, to keep moving when all was still, because I knew that kind of trust would support you through your most difficult days. I led you along quiet paths, yes, but I walked before you, making the way ready, closing routes not meant for you, moving away those who were not good for your soul. And even though you felt sadness about those partings, I tell you now, each one was a part of my plan to keep you safe. My precious one, I was never far. I never left your side. Sometimes trouble clouds your vision, but my presence with you does not depend on how you feel. I was always there. I sat beside you, upholding you from within, in ways you could not see. Many times when you believed you could not endure another day, it was indeed your will, yet it was also my strength operating within you. There were days when the weight on your heart was so great your body felt ill. There were nights you found no sleep because your spirit was restless, and I was with you through every moment. You grew stronger during that silent time. I made you more steadfast, not so you would suffer more, but so that nothing could break you in the same way again. Now you are transformed from the individual who first uttered that heartfelt cry. You have been altered, you have matured, and this also was a component of my wondrous activity. Do you remember that deep wish you put aside? That longing you stopped speaking because you thought it no longer mattered? I did not forget it. Even though you kept it quiet, I held it close. Even as you continued your daily existence, striving to temper your expectations, I was diligently at work in stillness. What you saw as a pause was truly my careful design. I was guiding you to the precise location, to the perfect time. My desire is for you to perceive this segment of your journey as a fresh start, distinct from the hardships of the past. Not only am I bestowing upon you what you sought, but I am also re-establishing your assurance, granting you again the liberty to fully trust. My child, I know moments existed when you hesitated to place your trust anew, fearing another letdown. But know this, my faithfulness holds true. What is now becoming real for you will last. It is firm and will not fade because its origin is purely from me, not from any human striving. Today I reveal to you plainly what was always at work throughout your journey. When someone left your side, it was my hand easing a weight. Each path that closed before you was my gentle leading away from a course that would not grant you inner calm. Every time you faced a denial, it was my protection. Every peaceful stillness was a sacred space where I drew you nearer. I took away what was brief to give you what would last. I led you from noise so you could learn to recognize my soft whisper. Now that you perceive this, my precious child, I desire for you to look back on what has passed, not with sadness, but with gratitude. For even amidst your hardship, I stayed faithful. Even when bewilderment filled your mind, I was setting everything in order. My child, your openness to these words affirms the truth I have spoken and the seeking spirit I know within you. You have listened with a heart that honors me. Let my words settle deep within, dissolving every doubt. Release the last weight of past burdens and walk in the freedom I have secured. This renewed spirit is for your peace and for the light you bring to others who seek clarity. This is a new beginning. I will continue to guide and reveal what you need. My peace guards you, my hand is upon you, and my care surrounds you always.